Hi there, David here once more, coming at you on behalf of Be in Crypto. Today, we're going to be doing a direct comparison between two highly popular cryptocurrency trading and investment platforms, specifically Coinbase and Robinhood. Now, we know these two aren't exactly the same, but they aren't exactly apples and oranges either. There are many key points that might make a newcomer choose one over the other, so we thought we'd break down the most relevant differences. Today, we'll be covering a brief history of each, then go on to discuss supported assets, custody options, security, deposit methods, fees, customer support, and options for staking. In the end, we'll give a final say as to why you may prefer one or the other. By the way, none of this is investment advice, so always do some of your own research before making any decisions about where to put your money. Okay, with all that out of the way, let's get right into our comparisons of Coinbase and Robinhood for investing in cryptocurrency. First, a little history. Coinbase was one of the earliest cryptocurrency exchanges available. The US-based exchange was founded in June of 2012 by Brian Armstrong, who had previously worked as an Airbnb engineer. Not long after, Fred Ursum, a former Goldman Sachs trader, came on board as a co-founder. Together, and thanks to various fundraising rounds and some notable investors, the team quickly made Coinbase one of the premier places to buy Bitcoin. And today, they are the second largest centralized crypto exchange by volume, beaten out only by Binance. Robinhood, on the other hand, is a platform that offers most of the US commission-free trades of stocks, exchange-traded funds, and cryptocurrencies all through a mobile app. The company was founded in April of 2013 by Vladimir Tenev and Baihu Bhatt, who both had previous experience building high-frequency trading platforms for financial institutions. The company's mission, in their own words, was to provide everyone with access to the financial markets, not just the wealthy. The Robinhood app officially launched in March of 2015, at the time only supporting traditional financial assets. Cryptocurrency began to be rolled out to some states in 2018, and as of 2021, this has been expanded to every US state except for Nevada and Hawaii. For our first comparison, let's talk about supported assets. Coinbase only supports cryptocurrencies, but they do have 139 unique ones on their platform as of when this video was written. While that's by no means all of them, there's a good chance that if you're looking for an even reasonably popular coin, Coinbase will have your back. They also add new ones all the time, so coins always have a chance to get added as long as they're legitimate and show some community support. Robinhood has more types of assets, as mentioned, stocks and ETFs being their primary offerings. However, when it comes to cryptocurrency, they only currently offer 7 options. These options are Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin SV, Ethereum, Ethereum Classic, Dogecoin, and Litecoin. They do additionally offer real-time market data on another 9 assets, but they're not tradable at this time. Verdict: if you're crypto-focused and want as much exposure there as possible, Coinbase is the clear winner. If you're a more diverse investor who just wants exposure to 1 or 2 top coins, then Robinhood is the way to go. Next, let's talk about custody. First off, both platforms are custodial, meaning they hold your assets for you and grant you access to them through your account. However, there are a few key differences. For one, Coinbase does allow users to send assets off of the platform to a private cryptocurrency wallet. Hence, anyone is free to take control of their own crypto at any time. There are some limitations on daily withdrawal amounts, but this will likely only be an inconvenience for some of the bigger movers out there. Keep in mind, while being held by Coinbase, the often recited phrase of "not your keys, not your crypto" applies here. If you aren't trading and just holding, it's best practice to occasionally move those assets into a wallet you control. On the other hand, Robinhood currently does not allow for moving any cryptocurrencies off of their platform. This means you can only trade and then move cash on and off of the service. As it is, this is not very ideal for long-term holders for the exact reasons we just mentioned for Coinbase. Robinhood has promised a fully functional wallet is coming that will allow for removing assets to your own custody. They even have a wait list, but unfortunately no ETA as of yet. For cryptocurrency purists, the verdict here clearly goes to Coinbase, but it would be fair to reassess if and when Robinhood allows for withdrawals, depending on what that looks like. Moving on to the security practices of the two platforms. From the user side, things look largely similar. Both Coinbase and Robinhood offer 2-factor authentication as well as FDIC insurance for USD funds. However, on Robinhood, users need to opt into the insurance benefit, whereas on Coinbase, it comes with every account. From the business side, it's good to know that neither Coinbase nor Robinhood has ever been targeted by a successful cyber attack resulting in the loss of funds. However, Robinhood did recently suffer a data breach, with no funds lost directly, but a fair amount of customer data being compromised. Also, Coinbase has revealed that it keeps a full 98% of assets completely offline in cold storage, with the aforementioned insurance in place to cover any unfortunate events concerning the remaining 2%. Robinhood has been less clear about how it stores its cryptocurrency, but has stated that it keeps it in cold storage, with the Securities Investor Protection Corporation covering their stocks, ETFs, and cash funds. In the end, we would say on the security front, these two seem to be pretty even, unless one of them has some dirty little secret about how it stores assets that has yet to come out. Next on our list, deposit methods, or how you can get your funds on these platforms. First off, both will require you to create an account and do some identity verification before you can deposit anything. However, that is pretty standard these days and isn't really a negative on either service. Coinbase definitely comes with a bit more in the way of options here though. Once verified, users can choose to deposit funds directly from a linked bank account, purchase cryptocurrencies with a debit or credit card, or even just send cryptocurrency to your account from a wallet that you control. Like withdrawals, there will be some limits on how much you can buy in a given day or month, but again, most users will find these levels to be beyond what they will likely require anyway. Robinhood will only allow for cash deposits from a linked bank account, so users will have to wait for those funds to clear before they can trade. The same restriction on bank transfers exists for Coinbase too, by the way, but as mentioned, they have alternatives for depositing funds. Ultimately, this is a pretty clear win for Coinbase, as they simply allow for more versatility in this department. Now onto an all too important element of any trading platform, fees. This one can be a little tricky, but we'll try to explain. First off, trading fees on Coinbase aren't always the same. For example, trading through Coinbase.com or the official app means you get a different fee than through Coinbase Pro. These fees can be as high as 4%, so it's definitely something to take into account. However, every Coinbase profile also automatically gets a Pro account. Users simply need to go to the Pro website and log in with their regular credentials. Funds can be transferred between Pro and regular for free, and though it's more technical, trading through the Pro interface is cheaper and allows users more control over their trades. Robinhood isn't exactly simple either. To be fair, there are actually no direct fees for trading cryptocurrency on the platform, which at first sounds fantastic. However, the spread on Robinhood is notably wider than on Coinbase. What this means is that it's not uncommon for the price of Bitcoin to be somewhat higher on this platform, and hence, you could end up paying technically more for the same amount of Bitcoin, even without fees. You can see now why this isn't a simple answer. There's just not a clear winner on this one, and ultimately each customer will have to decide how they want to use these platforms, and if fees are a major point of contention for you, maybe do some experimenting or research to figure out which one is ultimately giving you the better deal. Another area that's a bit tricky to fully capture in this video is customer support. Coinbase has traditionally handled all of their support through the Coinbase Support Center on their website. Users need to submit a ticket describing their issue and then wait for a response. It's not uncommon to see individuals on the Coinbase subreddit lamenting that their tickets take too long for responses, but other users seem to be satisfied with the experiences they've had. Also, Coinbase is rolling out customer support by phone, but it's not yet available in all areas. Robinhood offers both email-based support through a similar service as Coinbase, but additionally also offers live chat. No specific clarity on rates of successful resolutions, but there do seem to be fewer complaints from the community sub. Here again, it's difficult to call a winner, as it sounds like there is a wide variety in experiences, and it'll likely have a lot to do with the exact nature of your problem. Still, it does appear that both services are at least trying to offer comparable levels of support, so this probably doesn't need to be the deciding factor for most users. Lastly, let's mention options for staking assets. As opposed to our previous couple of topics, this one's actually pretty cut and dry. Coinbase offers staking rewards on 6 assets currently, with more supposedly coming. The supported assets are Ethereum, Algorand, Cosmos, Tezos, DAI, and USD Coin. Returns range from 0.15% all the way up to 5%. Robinhood does not currently support any staking, however they have mentioned that they plan to in the future. Much like with asset withdrawals, it's unclear when or what this will exactly look like. Unless you just don't care about staking, Coinbase definitely takes this one. Okay, so what's the final say? Well, if you couldn't already tell, it isn't black and white. It'll depend heavily on what you want out of an investment platform. For crypto purists, it's almost unimaginable that you'd pick Robinhood over Coinbase. The lack of withdrawals and staking support is likely all most from that end will need to hear. However, if you're a more complex investor who wants exposure to traditional investment vehicles as well, then Robinhood becomes the no-brainer. Being able to buy crypto and stocks from one interface may be perfect for you, and maybe you don't even want to deal with self-custody. By the way, maybe neither Coinbase nor Robinhood quite do it for you. If that's the case, maybe consider checking out the Stormgain cryptocurrency exchange. Stormgain is not only one of the hottest up-and-coming exchanges out there, it also offers several valuable perks such as a loyalty program, bonuses for referrals, annual interest on crypto deposits, and using the official app you can even begin cloud mining cryptocurrency for free today. Whether you want Bitcoin, Ethereum, stablecoins, or an array of other cryptocurrencies, then just know that Stormgain offers a bit more than other exchanges, so be sure to check them out. Well, that'll do it for our Coinbase versus Robinhood breakdown. As always, we aren't interested in telling you what to do, we just want you to have all the information you need to make your own decisions. There's frankly many other ways to invest in crypto and the stock market, so get out there and do some of your own research. And of course, as we all know, there's changes happening all the time in the world of cryptocurrency, and you're going to want to keep up. So why not check us out at beingcrypto.com, where you'll find daily updates, analysis, and more. Also, don't forget about our other content right here on YouTube, such as interviews, educational videos, and our bi-weekly news show. And lastly, if trading is your thing, then definitely come join our trading community on Telegram. You'll get access to the latest technical analysis from our top traders. As always, thanks to everybody watching, and we'll see you right here again real soon.